What is up, everyone? I am Steve. Hold on one second. Something's not right here. Hold on. Get that. Oh, no. Get that out of here. I am Steve from Burke Family 54 Comics, and that was a terrible intro. Let's go. I'm quite embarrassed. Let's bring in the panel. Whack Comics. What's up, Tyler?
What's up? That was a true whack entry. This is rip one in half. Perfect.
Yep. Next, we got Ryan. What's up, new guy?
What's up, man? It only would have been better if you had actually ripped the sleeves off and knocked everything
yes.
over.
Next up, we got Remy Q Studios, who is apparently in New York.
What's up? Stick around.
Oh, shoot. Next up, we got DJ Links. What up, DJ?
Yo, what's up, man? I thought you were going to change your name to Team No Slabs for a second.
Oh, shoot. Next up, we got Mark. Hashtag we are leaving.
Dude, that was too epic to even try to follow. Just what's up?
And last, certainly not least, we got Awesome LeMay. What's up?
What's going on? Yeah, we're off to a great start, aren't we?
We are off to an epic start here. That was a total accident. That followed about an hour ago where I slipped on ice on the stairs of my neighbor's and sprained my wrist and my ankle. So we're off to a great start tonight. Before we get any further, I do want to remind everyone that our Thursday night chat is brought to you by Comic Book _Preston on Instagram. If you need some comic books press, make sure you hit up Eric over at Comic Book Pressing on IG. He can press any tier or grade of book, and make sure you use my promo code BURK54 and you get free shipping back to you. Let's go and hit up the chat and see what everyone is talking about. I'm going to start at the top, work my way down, and I got some news that I wanted to talk about. Legion of Comics is here, very first one. What's up, dude? Got the baby with it. Nice. Dale of Suspense. What up, Dale? Robert is here. What up, dude? I didn't know if you're going to make it on tonight or not. You're welcome to hop on. The link is in that chat, bro. Everyone's saying hi. Awesome LeMay is in here. What up, Austin?
What up?
Yer. What up, DJ Links?
What's up, man? Oh, make sure those slabs are falling down on me.
Oh, shoot. Remy Q Studios. What up, Remy? With one M.
Remy.
What's up, Isaiah? How's it going? Let's see here. Yeah, we are off to a great start. We are. Small Town Collectibles. Hello. Ruben, what up, man? I got your that's the thing I wanted to talk about. So, it came in. This came in today. So, if you're one of the people that bought one of my comics for Mighty Morphin #4 with my variant, with my logo on the back, it will be shipped out in the next couple of days. I'm still going through everyone, trying to package them up. I'll tell you what, I got to give John. What's up, John? How's it going, man? I got to give John some props, dude. I'll tell you what, packaging up a whole bunch of comic books by yourself, it's a ton of work, man. It is a ton of work to get it all nice and packaged well. I will say it is pretty cool to see my logo on the back there. And you guys all saw my reaction. Well, I think almost everyone saw my reaction where I freaked out. I was so excited to get it. So, yes, this is here. And if you got one, it will be shipped out over the next couple of days. It is just so cool to have this in my possession. And I'm super excited about it. John with the $9.99 super chat. Dude, you are way too nice. You are way too nice. Make sure you head up to 616comics.com. They are a sponsor of the channel. They sponsor my monthly Burke box. There's a link to their website. They have some sick variants, Power Rangers, which one just dropped right now about 10 minutes ago from Mighty Morphin #5. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull it up really, really quickly, and then we'll get going here. It is a cover by Bom Bernardo. It is just absolutely sick, very much like the John Tyler Christopher covers here at the negative space. Here it is. It's just a sweet cover. Look at that. The new Green Ranger. That is just insane. So sweet. So that just launched about 10 minutes ago. So make sure you head up to 616comics.com. I thought someone was going to talk here. That's why I stopped talking for a second.
No one talked.
John, you missed me about dropping. I actually dropped the slide. Oh, shoot. Which I will be sending one of these to CGC as soon as possible, for sure. So thank you again, John, for sponsoring the channel and the $9.99 super chat. It's very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Everyone saying hi. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Seriously, thank you. Dale, what up, dude? The comic book poser. I got your Burke box. Next week, we'll meet. I'll give it to you. He works literally 10 minutes from where I work. We work in the same space. I did sign it. I did. Well, I mean, I didn't write to Ruben, and I kind of already packaged it up, so I can't really. I mean, I can take it out and repackage it and write to Ruben if you want. But yeah, Austin Reigns, I got yours packaged up as well.
Or you could just write to Ruben on the packaging, and he could just cut that out and glue it to the back.
Yeah.
I mean, it does say to Ruben on the package with his address. So
It's a whack hack for sure.
Daniel Anaya, what's up? Thank you. Awesome. Nice. Hey, Burke, can you buy that book right quick so we can... No, I will not do that. So, like I said, if you want one of these, it'll be shipped out probably by Monday. It's going to take me a while to package them all up. My post office is only open for an hour and a half on Saturday, so I don't know if I'll be able to get them all there or not by then, but definitely by Monday they'll all be shipped out. So,
I feel like I need to be saying,
I mean, I guess I could go in waves and send the first wave. DJ Lynx is in the first wave. I could send yours out. Before we get any further, I do have an unboxing that I wanted to do. This is an AOK from Mark from Legion of Comics. Oh. I think I showed some stuff on accident. That's my bad. So I'm going to open this up really quickly, and you guys talk while I open it up.
All right,
How about those comic shields?
I need to rewind it so I can get his address so I can go to his house.
rewind it real quick. I hear he's got clear backer boards.
those are rare. Those are rare, especially when your logo is on the back of the comic.
They're rare when you have an exclusive comic. That's what I heard.
I know.
Look how many
Oh, he's
times
back.
I practiced my
He's back.
signature.
Wow.
To make sure I got it. Good.
So how long are you going to continue to practice before you actually write on the books?
No, I did. I already did
Shit.
it. You were the first one, so you get the worst signature.
Nice.
DJ just
wanted
ruined
the
it.
turkey thing. I know.
You had about
I'm sorry,
33
man.
years of practice writing your name, though, right?
Oh shoot! What's that?
You've had about 33 years to practice writing your name.
Well, it's different. It's a signature. The signatures are always different. You know that.
I sign for my
Here we
credit
go.
card.
This
I
is a
always use
video
crayon.
from Mark from Legion of Comics. He sent me this because I've been helping him with his giveaways, and he said I've been missing out on what he's been giving out. So he wanted to send me something. I told him not to, but he said he was going to. So here we go. I got $4. Oh baby, Teen Titans number 43. We got my boy Wally West right there on the cover. Dang, dude, I love this. You know what this reminds me of? Of those Power Ranger covers they did of all the people on the side, where you know what I mean? Mark,
Yeah, they're throwbacks to the Marvel ones.
Yep, that is sick. Thank you, dude. The Whiz Kids versus Witchcraft.
Look at the colors on you, man.
I know, dude. They be popping. Kid Flash, Wonder Girl, Speedy, and Robin. Nice. Okay, next up we got the Flash. Nice, number 156, Barry Allen, alias the Flash. Nice. We got Wally West on the cover there too.
Of course.
A little 12 center. Nice, dude. Thank you. Oh, true. Okay, next up. Dude, more Teen Titans. Dude, I almost bought this book like 3 times over at Vintage Stock in Topeka, so now I'm glad I did it.
Yeah,
I
I know.
know. I've been watching you. Teen Titans number 15. This is sick, dude. If anyone didn't know, I am a big Teen Titans fan. I love Wally West. obviously. This is sweet. This is sweet. Thank you, dude. And we got one more here. Ooh,
Nice.
number 114. There, that's what's up, dude.
You have the other cover, right?
I have the other cover, so I do not have this one.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Mark does his homework.
He does his homework, which I like as a teacher. I like when people do their homework.
I've got like a Rain Man memory, so pretty easy.
Oh, shoot. So, thank you, Mark, for the AOK. You are amazing. Make sure you're following everyone on the panel. And thank you to Legion of Comics. He's the one who sent this to me. He just did an awesome giveaway. And we just got Remy Q Studios at 311 subs today for his next.
Thank you, everybody. You guys are amazing. Seriously.
DJ looks upset. He's like, "Ah, crap."
Oh no, I'm just trying to really live this whole professor persona. So I'm like, congrats, Remy.
So I was watching DJ Lynx's video, and he's all like, we tried to get Remy Q Studios to 311 subs. We didn't quite get him there. And as soon as, like, I literally stopped in the middle of that. I swiped up. I went over to Instagram, and I just started messaging like 1,000 people. Remy Q Studios link to his page to try to.
So you missed the TV monitor in the woods bit? I don't.
No, I didn't. I didn't see that. I went back and I watched that. Yes, I did. Yes,
Yeah,
he's like, hold on, Remy Q Studios is live. I gotta go watch it.
And that was real. So I grabbed my phone just to see what his sub count was at, and it said Remy is live. And
That's
I
hilarious.
have like 10 minutes of just me watching Remy. And I'll release that as my next video. I'm like this. Oh snap!
So I watched after that. After I messaged everyone and finished the video, I went over to Remy Q Studios and watched his video. So I need to go
That's
watch.
awesome. Thank you, everybody.
His new Comic Book Day top picks for next week. I need to watch that. That's on my to-do list. All right, so we are now to the point of the show where we're going to be showing off what books we grabbed this week. We're going to go in reverse order. Austin LeMay, you are up first. What
Wow.
books you grabbed this week, bud?
All right, I'll take it. Usually you're up first. Sure
I
can.
know. I just went, though. I just went.
Well, you know, you always got to start off with that. Did you guys read this?
Yes.
It's good.
Uh-huh.
Then I got the.
Oh, I
B.
love that cover.
Yeah, this one was probably my favorite of the two. And then I haven't read this yet, but I'm looking forward to it. And then
Hollow
I'm
Heart?
picking some variants for that, and I really liked this cover. It's like
Nice.
a
That's nice.
kind of thing.
Homage to Rom #1.
And then, of course, King in Black. I'm sure we'll be talking about that a little bit later.
Yep.
And then I'm a sucker for the tattoo variant. Another good read, Stillwater. I know only a few of you guys are reading this one, right?
Yep.
I heard Stillwater is really good, though.
And then, of course, Thor. We'll probably talk about that a little bit later as well.
Oh, oh, shoot. That's the only one I have not read. I thought I read all my books.
Oh,
That's the only one I have not read.
And it's your stream, dude.
Oh, man.
oh good.
What were you
I
doing
know,
all
of
day?
course.
Packing books?
The read of the week.
Did you get a bag and more that fit, or did you tape it?
No, top loaders fit the books perfectly.
Oh, nice.
Hmm.
Nice.
Be careful when you slide it in and out because you'll scratch the clear coat on the book. But yeah, they fit. But that's it. And then other than that, due to Todd McFarlane's Spawn news this afternoon, my Spawn run is going to become significantly more expensive to complete now.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
what was the news? Dang, I missed it.
Oh, you missed it. So he announced 3 new titles, all Spawn titles. So Gunslinger's getting his own book.
Oh.
Medieval Spawn, I think, and two other books. But he's going to have a Spawn book come out every week now.
Nice.
Oh. I didn't think anyone read Spawn, so that's cool.
That is so rude. That's
Next.
so rude. Tyler. That
One
is so
guy
rude.
does.
The last time Tyler gave me crap about that, I got him kicked out of a chat for
Yep. 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
It was so funny.
I like how Tyler's wearing a Notre Dame shirt just because of what I said in the chat earlier today.
No, it's just I wear Notre Dame all the time.
Oh shoot! Spawn, don't hate on Spawn, y'all. Dude, I'm not. I don't.
I'm just hating on Austin, not Spawn.
Oh, okay.
I love Spawn.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with Spawn.
Mr. Professor Links, Mr. Professor Dr. DJ Links, are you ready to show off what books you got this week?
Why, yes, I'm ready to show off the books that I bought. And of course, I went into the LCS and I said, I'll take the top shelf, please.
Oh, my goodness.
So we got Immortal Hulk Flatline, that one shot where he's looking all like, "Dee." Planet of the Symbiotes #2, focus. With that, I guess this is a Godzilla homage.
Oh, I love it.
Thor, #12.
Oh, I like that variant. You showed it off in your video. I like that.
Yes. X-Men X-Men Legends, which this is pretty cool. Nice throwback. Of course, the King in Black #4. This was my favorite cover out of the bunch.
That was actually a connecting cover.
What?
It connects to 3, 2, and 1. There's 4 of them that King of Black
I didn't know
that
that.
connect together.
I honestly didn't know that.
I'll send it to you on Instagram.
Oh, I mean, you could send it to me as an AOK.
Oh, I mean, I don't have
I'll just send it
Send it to me with your Burke fan variant.
Yeah, Future State Shazam #2. Immortal Wonder Woman #2. What is this? One of those $8.99 ripoff books.
Oh, yeah.
Superman Worlds of War #2. This Batman versus Catwoman. And then my cover of the week, this Haha #2. I simply adore this cover. I think it's fantastic. And then you got Last Ronin #2, which I can't wait till we get into, and then that incentive variant. And those are my purchases for the week,
Dude,
sir.
I love that you got those with your store credit too.
I was like, you don't understand how happy I was, because normally I don't go for the variants because a lot of them come in mystery boxes and stuff like that. But I was just like, yeah, let me get it. And then when they rang me up, I almost did a backflip, but I'm too far.
That's crazy, man. Thank you. Ryan is over here doing work. He's saying, everyone go sub to everyone. Everyone go sub this person. Dude, thank you, Ryan. You are killing it, man. Give him a wrench and watch him work. He's doing what Panda usually does, dude. That's what's up.
And the rest of us are here just to clown around.
Nice.
Good, Ryan.
Mark, you are up next with your haul. Half of your haul, right?
Yeah, half my haul. I only have my DC book so far, but Future State Catwoman, awesome. Future State Nightwing is in the room, but it was really good. Next Batman, Shazam, Worlds of War, Immortal Wonder Woman, Batman Catwoman, and then a lot more to pick up tomorrow.
I was messaging everyone that we're live. Next up, we got Remy Q Studios. Remy, what'd you grab this week?
I got The Last Ronin.
I love it.
Nice.
And I got that just so I could talk to everybody about it right now. And I joked about it, if anybody caught it, where I said, oh, yeah, everybody says buy what you want and collect what you want. And I got this.
I love
You didn't want it?
If you don't want it.
It was good. It was good. I'm excited to talk about it. And I also got this just for the chat.
That's a good cover.
And I'm actually more excited about talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because this was good.
Surprise.
And that's it. It was a very light week for me. I have so much invested in books that are coming in that it's going to have to be light for a little bit. So
So if it wasn't for the chat tonight, you would have picked up no books?
Okay, well, this is the thing. So I was walking through and I had a pretty decent stack. And then and this had part of the reason to do with it because I saw this and I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to get that one. And I wanted to splurge a little bit. And so I said, you know what, I'll grab some of the Future State later and catch up on that. So it was a hard decision, but again, I knew that we would talk about these two specifically, so I said I want to be prepared.
No, you made the
I
right
can't
call.
let down the Burke fam. That was the thing. I wanted to make sure that we were good for the chat.
I feel let down.
Right call. Though there was a pretty big reveal in Nightwing this week. There's a pretty big reveal. So, I like the books you picked up. Those are great books again. Ryan, you haven't had a chance to get any books about Power, am I right?
Yeah, I mean the whole city's shut down. Honestly, nothing's open. It's like it's kind of like pandemic times again. You know, about a year ago this time, you had to plan to go to the grocery store. You have to stand in a line. There's nothing in there. They bought all the good stuff, you know. So definitely no comic book shops open in Houston today. But yeah,
I got you, brother.
later.
Here,
boom.
just start reading.
We'll go page for page for you, Ryan.
Right. I did read King in Black though, so I'll need some explanation on that one. Batman Catwoman number 3 was, oh my god, it's so good. Catwoman Future State was really good, and I think that's all I've actually read so far. Oh, and Power Rangers I really liked, so I can talk about all those, but I'm not too worried about spoilers, so I definitely want to hear what y'all thought about Last Ronin.
Nice. I'm excited to talk it. Tyler, Shattered Glass, what'd you get this week, bud?
Ha ha. It was amazing. The recount, this is the only one I haven't read yet. The first issue was really good. I ended up going back and getting this one.
Oh,
I loved Radiant Black so much. I wanted to make sure I got that cover.
Did I send that to you, Remy? Radiant Black?
I think you did, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you asked me about it. I'll double check though.
I got the other cover for Haha. I got It Eats What Feeds It, which I've already read. It's the trade. It just came out. Super good. Devil's Highway trade. Loved that so much. It haunts my dreams. And Last Ronin.
A lot of books without bags and boards.
Yeah, mine doesn't do bags and boards. It's sad.
Did anybody else for the Last Ronin I guess the cover A, did anybody else notice any sort of wear on those, or were the books pretty good?
Mine had a tick or two, but it was non-color breaking. But they are, because they're square bound, they're easy to mess up.
Because like the shop had 2 stacks and the pages were so wavy. It almost looked like it was like water damage, like just the regular ones. Like you picked them up and they were
mine's wavy.
So wavy that is it really wavy?
Yeah, mine's really wavy.
Because I noticed
that too.
The 1 in 10s were pretty flat, and again, that was part of the, like I was like, if I'm gonna get it, I want to at least get a decent copy. But
yeah, it's just like wavy for no reason.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that
actually
actually didn't look too
DJ
bad.
Links to pull out a monocle. That's what I want.
Somebody's
From this
privileged.
45-degree angle, the waves cannot be seen.
Like I was wearing a different watch tonight than last time.
He's not going to make that mistake again.
Damn you, Steve.
All right. Now
It's a new day in the month, so.
Oh shoot! All right, I'll show you what books I grabbed this week now. All right, here we go. Power Rangers, obviously grabbing it every time. Number 4. The only book for some reason, I don't know how I didn't read it. I just didn't yet. I don't know how I forgot to, but Thor number 12, which I feel stupid for not reading. King of Black number 4. I got the same cover as Ramaki Studios. I thought there would be a little bit of something like this in it, but it didn't really come to fruition, right? Like that's what we all thought we'd see, right?
Yeah,
that's true. I didn't even think about that.
I thought this was a spoiler cover, but it really wasn't. Got the next Batman, number 4, same cover as DJ Links, just a sick cover.
Yeah.
Very much like the Jim Lee cover.
Yeah.
That's the Jim Lee homage to Jim Lee.
Oh, really?
Oh, Jim Lee did that cover too?
He homaged himself?
Yeah, he did.
I think so.
That's weird.
What a freak.
That's one way to hit a deadline.
It is.
Yeah.
They didn't have the variant, or I would have grabbed that. But Shazam #2. Big things gonna happen in this one. This
Big
book is
things.
the one that had the most stuff happen in my opinion. Nightwing.
That's a sick cover.
That's an amazing cover.
Oh my gosh, so good. And if you see what happens, what he does in this book with those,
I'm
it's
pretty
so
excited for that one.
Mark knows what I'm talking about.
Talk about some amazing panel-to-panel work. Just
So-
like it was just so smooth.
Yeah,
So
just like Firepower.
Oh, you're trying
And
me.
then The Last Ronin.
We ain't got time for that, DJ. And I got backup too. No, we ain't got time for that.
Let's go ahead and kick it off. We're going to talk The Last Ronin.
Woo!
#2. Biggest book of the week. Probably the biggest comic book event of the last couple years. I mean, I would definitely put it right up there for any of the DC or Marvel events. I don't know if anyone would agree with me or not, but I feel that way.
I think so. It was everywhere. Like Miles DS had all kinds of stuff out ready for it. So I haven't seen anything like that before.
It's a great story.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk too much. I've been talking a lot. So what do you guys think about The Last Ronin 2? We got a lot
I
of
think they
information.
packed a lot in this issue. A lot of story in this issue. We got a lot of the backstory where Michelangelo has been, why he doesn't even realize who's been alive and who's been dead. We could talk about. We're doing full spoilers, right? We're going.
Oh, 100% full spoilers.
The way Raph went out, I thought was incredible. The best panel in comic books that I've seen in a very long time is the blank page of just the Psy floating in the water.
Oh, yes.
It brings a tear to your eye. But it was a great read. Definitely didn't let me down, that's for sure.
How would
Was
you
there
compare and
anything-
contrast it to the first one as far as like pacing, action, style? Like, is it the
Consistent.
same, very consistent to the first one?
That first one was no holds barred. You had Mikey's run on the tower. This one, you had that exact same thing with Raph's run on Karai. It's literally the exact same pace. It was perfect.
Yeah, it really was.
Cool.
Like it was a perfect issue 2.
Yeah, it flowed really well. It went from, basic dialogue but backstory. Like it was all valuable dialogue.
Every bit of it mattered.
In the book was valuable.
There was no fat on it.
Some story to action, back to some of the backstory, and then right into action. Yeah, it was just good. I have nothing bad to say about this issue at all.
Kevin Eastman on the flashback to that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was the best
That
part.
was amazing.
What?
That was amazing. I was like, holy crap. That was amazing. I was not expecting that.
I wasn't
No, me
either.
neither.
Yeah. But I enjoyed it, the entire issue. The pacing, everything was there, from the action, the dialogue, everything was valuable, like Austin said. That panel with the Psy going down, like you said, it almost brought a tear to your eye. I was like, holy crap, man. That's one of the best single page panels I've seen in a long time. That was some real stuff.
Now I'm loving how you can, like, obviously this was originally like thought of in the late 80s. In that first book, you get a lot of kind of like teasers to the 80s, little Easter eggs to the 80s. And they did one that I caught in this one was when they showed Shredder's grandson for the first time. He's sitting there shirtless, surrounded by his own goons, and he's telling them to try him up and stuff. And that's a classic, like, 90s film thing. You would see the bad guy standing there surrounded by his own people. I think they even did it in the Michael Bay TMNT movie when you see Shredder, like, practicing with his guys or something. But I thought that was awesome to kind of keep you in that same vibe for the late 80s, early 90s feel, because I think that's been a really cool part of this as well.
Yeah, and we got 2 deaths in this book.
One confirmed.
Well, when Raph went out,
Karai's dead too, right?
he said, "You killed my master."
Raph left before he died, though.
Yeah.
And Karai's dead, right? But
Yeah.
people are
Dude.
grabbing for her.
No, well, we know from issue 1 she's in a Nora Freeze scenario. Like, they got her body up in the tower.
Oh,
I know
that's
it's been a while, but they pull. I think Raph went out in vain because I guarantee you they're not going to have her body up in the tower and her not come back to life before this is over with.
I'm not a big fan of the fact that Karai was able to kill Raph. Like that shouldn't happen.
Oh, she didn't kill Raph. Everyone else in between her and Raph killed Raph.
Yeah, but she stabbed him straight into the head
with his own little scorpion thing there. She took that off of his side and stabbed him. So he was really sloppy in that scene. That was that kind of caught my attention. He was taking a lot of hits.
Running on like just pure adrenaline fighting her because he's got all that stuff hanging off of him, swords, everything. He's bleeding out.
He had arrows in the shell and all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah,
swords, arrows. I thought it was really.
Was
cool
there anything that was? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, you got it.
Was there anything leading up to it that indicated that he was going to, I guess, meet his demise in this issue? I know Legion had called it before. I didn't know that was just a lucky guess.
Felt like everyone kind of thought that Raph was going to die in this issue.
Just a cover.
Yeah, just the cover.
Okay.
The cover's a spoiler cover. It's an actual panel almost.
He literally has a sword in his back.
Yeah. But I think I think that's the whole epitome of Raph. Like this was like the climax of what Raph is all about. Like he's blinded by his rage. This is what Leonardo and Splinter, they're always talking about. You need to calm down, slow your roll. And this was the epitome of what always held him back. And he just went like balls out. I don't know if turtles have balls or whatever, but he went and he paid the ultimate price for it.
I was just upset because I remember him being on a rooftop in a similar situation, and apparently those guys had studied the abridged version of ninja fighting, and he was able to handle himself a little bit better. And in this one, it didn't end so well. And a tear did fall.
A tear did.
That's why I'm not wearing his hat tonight. I was going to wear his hat, and instead I took it out to the burn barrel and
burned it. Yeah.
Oh man, is he your favorite?
Yes, yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, he was my favorite when he was alive and he was able to do something. Now he's dead.
It's cool how they showed the.
How's it going? We're talking TMNT The Last Ronin #2 right now.
You know, it's cool how they drew the ghosts differently in this one. In the first one, they intentionally drew them all the exact same color where you couldn't tell who was who.
Yeah.
And now that the reveal is over with, they all look like the Hal Laren cover where they have the tone to their masks so you can pick them out.
Shout out to Two Brothers Comics. Dustin just dropped a pretty cool TMNT The Last Ronin 2 review and like basically kind of laying out the whole book and pointing out things maybe you have missed. Make sure you check it out. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. It's much appreciated, bro. And it just dropped a video today too.
I liked how they kind of like he kind of talked about how he should have died when he jumped off that building.
Yeah,
and how he's like stronger now than he used to be, and he heals faster. Like maybe that's the reason, but I don't know. I'm glad they at least addressed it.
Yeah,
his mutation is progressed. Is what April was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else has regressed. Like April's hanging on by a freaking thread, one leg, one arm.
Oh yeah, she's rough.
So what was she holding in the last panel?
Yeah, I mean Fugitoid, right?
That a mask, right?
It was a ball.
Was it? For some reason, I thought it was a mask.
I thought it was Fugitoid.
Yeah, I thought it was a ball.
It kind of reminded me of like the Technodrome tech. Like in they're making references to how like the resistance is like in the rock bottom and they're underground and stuff, and it's making me wonder if they've got their hands on some old villain tech to kind of help them with this fight.
That's funny. It does look like a ball, but it has 2 holes. It almost looked like eye holes.
Yeah.
So saying Dustin was saying it looked like Fugitoid.
Yeah, and doesn't Fugitoid have the professor's brain inside of it?
I thought so.
Yeah.
So does that mean she had the guy's brain in a metal ball in the safe all these years?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, the original April O'Neil, she was a scientist. She wasn't a reporter. So,
Hey guys, I gotta get going to work, so I just wanted to pop on to make sure I hung out with you guys at least a little bit because I've never popped on here.
well, we appreciate it, Tyler.
All right, Tyler, have a good night,
Have a
man.
whack
Yep.
night.
You see how important we are.
Yeah, I got more important things to do.
Later,
You
Have
guys.
a good night.
Oh, that's
I balanced it out better.
Woo! Now I got some room.
Get some room.
Get comfortable. Woo!
You should always use
Get
that
loose.
background for your videos, Jeremy.
This is the actual room that I'm in.
It's funny how no one believes you. It's like, yeah, you green screen bandit.
I watched it, and I was like,
It's like that one where I had the real library behind me, and I'm like, this isn't a green screen. I started moving books, and people are like, what?
How do you do that?
That blew my mind when you moved the book. I was just like, holy crap.
I was like, all of this is real.
yeah, I was watching your video earlier, and I was like, did he get a background? And then he showed a book, and it was like you could see through it, and I was like, oh, okay, still green screen.
Yeah, I haven't gotten that fancy with it yet.
But yeah, epic. I will say this: we learned a lot in this book, like Casey being the name of the dad and the girl.
Yeah,
Learned about where he's been the last couple of years, a whole bunch of stuff. I still feel like I liked issue 1 better, just because there was so much anticipation. You didn't know who it was until the very end.
yeah.
Both were very, very, very good. Very different, but very, very good.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I too enjoyed issue 1 because of that anticipation, and it had that mystery factor to it because you didn't know who the turtle was until the last panel.
That it was the very beginning. We knew
Yes.
nothing about nothing.
Yeah. And I was surprised with issue 1 because it was so violent. Like legit, issue 1 was my first Turtles book ever, and I wasn't anticipating the level of grit and violence and darkness. So I was surprised. I was shocked.
That was a hell of a book to start on.
Raph was cutting people's arms off and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when Raph was fighting and stabbing up the foot, that was cool.
I can't
I'm
wait
ready to see the Leo
6 months
issue.
when the next issue comes out.
Dude, I guarantee we're not going to get it till like May.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
it's solicited for May.
Is it really?
10 foot tall by that issue.
Like a couple of weeks ago when I shared the cover for issue 3 on my Instagram, that's where I found the May solicitations.
It's ridiculous, man. It was supposed to be every 2 months, and then we're here in February, the end of February, basically, middle of it, and we finally get issue 2.
It's been
I
doomsday
hate to
clock.
say that they're milking it because they're delivering on the quality, but damn, I still feel like they're just dragging it out.
Well, don't worry, you'll get a second print next month, and 2 months, and then they'll do a third print,
And then the
and then they'll
director's
do a director's cut, and then you get the next issue.
Right?
Because that third print just came out like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That print is pretty nice looking.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
Now, but was everybody comfortable with the price of the book?
Oh yeah. With how?
I'm just
with how
because it was. I mean, it seems like it packs a lot. I'm just thinking about it versus Future State, where
What's the page
a lot of
count
books have
on
a
it?
problem with the
I'll tell you
with the
what.
cost. I mean, this was basically
I mean,
This is
Superman's
smaller.
Future State.
This is smaller for your money's worth, way smaller than the Future State books if you're just counting content and page count.
This
I don't know.
1,000 times better for the money than this, with some whack stories at the end, man. I didn't even read them because I tried to read them during the last time that they had them in there. The second and third story in Batman is awful.
Yeah, this Gotham City
DJ
Sirens is weak.
said it best when he said, I bought the book for Batman, not these other 2 garbage stories.
Right?
It's just for me, it's just weird business practice. So if you're in the mall and then they're giving out samples of Cinnabon, they're not going to charge you for the samples that you're getting. Here's the free sample. Now come in and buy the big ass Cinnabon or the big ass pretzel. That's the way they should approach these books.
Yeah, but
I would pay $8.99 for
the
that. by the
Cinnabon
way.
value is built into the cost of those free pieces, and like I feel you on what you're saying, but at the same time, I feel like if we're going to kind of like harvest an industry of talented individuals on main books, we got to start somewhere, and if they can't get any books to sell that have newbies on it, then it's, I don't know. Like, I don't think they've found the correct balance yet, but I think there is a point where we got to accept, like, we need new talent coming in on backup stories. So in 5 and 10 years, we've harvested this talent to make better books, you know?
And another make is like these backup stories aren't random samples. Like the next Batman is the only one. It has been the exception to the rule where they're just trash backup stories. The rest of them actually built on the actual story, and they've delivered a good story. And yeah, there's 2 out of 4 issues of the next Batman was it that was just trash.
Yeah. No, I mean, I agree. I totally see it. Like, to your point, up-and-coming artists need that platform to get their work out there. So I totally agree on that point.
I just think they need to find a good balance of that. Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. There should be a balance. There should be a balance to everything. Perfectly balanced. Like my guy Thanos said, Avengers Infinity.
There you go. I am inevitable.
Speaking of up-and-coming artists needing to get a little bit of marketing, how about Demon Days being so heavily promoted in King in Black?
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised to see that there.
So perfect example how that was in the back of King in Black. Mm-hmm. And I was on the fence with Demon Days because I'm not a big Peach Momoko guy, but I read the story at the end of King in Black, and now I'm 1,000% going to buy it. So that's kind of the mechanism that I was talking about as far as a little sampler leading to the bigger purchase.
That makes sense.
Yeah. No, I didn't even look at it.
They used to do that with The Signal. They used to put like little mini stories of The Signal at the end of Batman. I know Mark knows what I'm talking about.
The Signal. I was going to send you a signal.
Yeah, I got rid of that whole storyline. Traded it in at one of my local shops. Didn't care for it.
So The Signal, if people don't know, is Duke Thomas, who's it's like basically another Robin.
But lame.
But there's you don't like Duke Thomas?
No, there's already a Signal. It's on top of GCPD.
So there was a character called The Signal?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, that's how they would call him.
He's got like
the Signal.
He looks like Batman.
They're taking all of Signal? They're taking all of Batman's stuff and turning it into characters. You have Batwing. You have the Signal. Like this is
Signal sidekick was reinforcements. I need
next
reinforcements.
Year, the first appearance of Utility Belt. You know, like where does it stop?
I want to say that he had a backup story. Was it The Dark Detective? Or which book was it? He had a backup story in. It was actually good.
No, it was in the. He was in the Outsiders, the next Batman issue 1. It was really good because remember he was trying to get over the bridge, and you had that crazy 2-page splash with Katana just clearing an entire building. That was an amazing backup story that really added to the whole thing. And these aren't samplers for upcoming books. They're just building, instead of making a 64-page book on just Jace, they're giving you the whole Bat world. You know, that's the only way to break it down. It's a 2-month initiative, and they're trying to give you a full, well-rounded story without putting out like there's not like a huge story to tell with the Outsiders, so they just add it as a backup piece.
I will say that I'm kind of sad to see that Future State's going to leave here in a couple weeks. So.
I'm going to miss it, but that Infinite Frontier is looking real good. Next week, Generations Forged is out. Pumped for that. The follow-up to that Generation Shattered trade paperback. Dude, so good.
So we kind of got off track here. What else do you guys want to say about The Last Ronin? Epic. The art is phenomenal, including obviously those like 6 pages or 4 pages or whatever of Eastman. Incredible stuff.
I'm ready to see how everyone else dies because they did Raph really well, and like how DJ pointed out it. Well, DJ
Luke pointed out be a big explosion.
Yeah. DJ pointed out how they really played into his character flaws, you know, his character defects, and they made that an epic moment. I wonder if they're going to be able to do that with the rest of them, like Leo refusing to leave Casey behind in a building with a bomb or something, you know, like let's see if they're going to. I mean, they got the talent on it, they got the right guys writing it, so they probably won't let us down.
Yeah. So then, real quick, I I think Austin, you had mentioned that about the second death, and then we were like, we didn't know if we're talking about Splinter, right?
Yeah, so Splinter's dead. And then Raph, but you think that Raph is just not really confirmed?
No, I think Raph is confirmed, not Splinter. Only because Raph broke out to go fight while April was just like, "Oh, we need to get Dr. Lee on the line."
I think he was talking to him. I think Splinter was talking to one of them while they were after he had left.
The last time that we saw Splinter, he was talking.
Yeah, and then they never went back to the apartment.
Nope. They didn't.
I think I just assumed because he said, you killed my master. So I assumed with it. Well, we know he dies, right?
Yeah.
You're right. Just might not be right now.
Yeah. No, he's probably already like dying. He's probably just not dead, confirmed yet.
Yeah. No,
they were taking him. That's what they were taking him to the doctor. Remember, they said they were going to call the doctor.
Dr. Lee.
That's right.
No, I'm calling it quits on Splinter. He's done.
Do you think that apartment is where the explosion is going to happen?
No, I don't think so.
Might be at a lab or something.
Or at
they're obviously together, though.
Yeah, it's interesting.
That is interesting.
I'm interested.
But that's it. Those are my closing arguments on The Last Ronin.
What up, dude? How's it going?
Hey, that guy.
That guy.
I don't have like a
ton
ton of time left, but I want to talk about King in Black because that book was like a lot of fun, but it also like confused the hell out of me.
So we are done with TMNT The Last Ronin. It was the second book I read because I actually did read King in Black 4. Which I actually just found out that I need to get another copy because I messed this one up. But I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not going to grade it. Unless people think that it's worth grading because of the ending to that book.
No.
Wait, so what book?
How many people have been Captain Universe? All of them.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a big laundry list of people.
Everyone's been Captain Universe.
Doctor Strange was at some point.
Spider-Man. I mean, literally everyone.
Yeah.
Squirrel Girl. She doesn't need it.
Yeah, this is just some chump.
Okay, so a lot's been going on lately. Maybe I missed something, but I thought Thor got stabbed in 3.
He got better, dude.
He's a god.
Yeah, he was
dead.
Dude, that was he's fine.
He was down. He just wasn't out. Is what it was. Mick was in the corner saying, "I didn't hear no bell," and he looked up and he's like, "You know what? You're damn right. There's no bell." He was like, "Man, that was a little embarrassing. Oh, my bad. I shouldn't have come down and talked so much like a villain, telling you my plan and giving you time to stab me in the back. Lightning. That's what it was.
It's just a flesh wound.
That's what it was."
Yeah.
I read the beginning of the book, and I was just like, I don't understand. Like, did he die or not?
Nope. Even in the last issue, he was never down. He was just like on his hands and knees, like, ow.
Can we please talk about
I mostly just remember him getting stabbed, like the horrid or whatever.
That was a great build up to nothing.
I don't want to talk about the Jean Grey bit. That kind of
Jean Grey bit?
That was such a cop out.
Yeah,
look at them wasting pages in the.
I was just like, who is it? Who is it? Grey.
It's Jean Grey.
Okay, so it sounds like I'm not the only one that felt like all of it was nothing, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I was like, this book was like kind of fun, but it just felt like a bunch of nothing. Like, I don't understand why Thor is here. I don't understand who's talking most of the time. And then like at the end, there's all these reveals, and it's like, last time the Silver Surfer showed up and said he was coming, and now there's like somebody else coming, and then I can't even tell if the Silver Surfer's still here. Like, what was going on with that? And then that, like, I don't know what was going on there. I was just like, this looks cool, but I have no clue what any of it means.
What's going on here with Doctor Strange?
That's Gandalf the Strange.
Gandalf the Strange.
Gandalf is strange.
That's the real deal. Doctor Strange.
Can you please elaborate?
Cool
Yeah,
page,
elaborate
cool
on
character
this.
design means nothing to me. Whose
Means
staff did he
nothing.
even take? Whose staff was that? Was I supposed to understand that part?
Where did it come from?
I
He
don't know.
took it
I
from
thought
Black
was-
Cat, right? He was like talking to Black Cat, and then he's like, "Here, give me this staff," and then he
Where
hits
was
it,
she
and I was
hiding
like,
it?
I don't know. That's what I couldn't figure out. I was like, who did he take the staff from?
That suit is
So you
skin
would have
tight.
seen it if you
Should I have my staff back?
Yo, I
Choose to play this game.
There's a
You
cancel
should
culture
have-
joke in there
Sleep on
somewhere.
this. I'm upset that it took me this long to get into it. This is fantastic. And the surfer, check this out. You know this. You know how you're like, was it? The surfer's just fly. This is what he's doing. He's just flying through people. It's sweet. He didn't use Power Cosmic one time. He's just flying through people on autopilot,
Yeah.
tearing up everything. I was like, dude, this is the best thing in the world. Thor gets up, he wipes the blood off, lightning, and then Surfer's just cruising through demons. Well, who gives it? You're nothing. This is
Yeah, Surfer's
King in Black.
entire
Wait,
purpose.
okay.
King in Black is
Yes. Okay, that
His
makes
King
more
in Black
purpose
is
of the whole
Elvis
fight was just to
mixed with
blow a
freaking
hole in the bubble.
Johnny Cash. That's King in
Yep.
Black. Johnny Cash and Elvis is a better King in Black than whoever this skeleton guy is. Chump, Jean Grey, Mind Power. Yes, this is great. This was great.
Okay, so
Thank
Free
you.
Kilo, that was that's the staff, right?
Namor, yeah, so that was cool, but he didn't do anything, did he?
I was gonna say, like, you just paid $5 to tell us about another cool character splash page that meant nothing to me.
Literally, like nothing.
Like, here's Namor, here's Doctor Strange with a random staff. Like,
Unless-
Yeah, it was
the
just-
name
what does it
was kinda
mean?
weird. Was he working his way there? Is that what happened? Because it literally
Unless
Well, and
he's
one of the other issues,
they were like,
maybe
"You're up," and he said, "About time." Like he was just sitting back watching everybody
didn't he
die.
show up in
Like,
like issue 2 and he wasn't able to do anything because they're not water creatures or something?
Yeah, but then it's like you have to think about like the tie-in issues and stuff like that, which I hate. It's kind of explain his absence from the party. You know what I mean?
the light
So-
of the water.
Yeah, I didn't think
Oh
about
yeah,
all
lightning
that
and water, that
because
makes
I-
sense. But
I was under the impression still that all of the tie-ins didn't really reflect
Yeah.
the overall, which is why
I kept thinking the same thing. I was like, this must be in the tie-ins, but everybody keeps telling me the tie-ins don't matter. So why am I so confused?
Yeah, no, I'm the same. I'm the same way. I mean, I'm confused normally without time, but
Thank you.
it doesn't make any sense. So the staff that had to be some sort of pivotal focal point in the Black Cat book, and then the same thing with Namor. So his absence has to be explained in the tie-ins or something like that. 'Cause
Yeah,
for him to break
yeah,
out
that makes sense.
two and then come back and just do a tidal wave and then hey, that's it, Namor, cool.
But
It's
see, if
not-
those
yeah.
tie-ins, all the only purpose they serve was to get to one scene where they just shoot an energy beam one time. They're still pointless tie-ins to me. That meant nothing. Like you get 3 panels, just everyone. Let's all shoot at the same time.
Yeah,
That's still weak sauce. Has
Yeah,
nothing to do
I
with the
feel-
overall story arc.
I
feel
agree.
narrative-wise, the first 2 King and Black books were pretty solid, but 3 and 4, it seems like he's just throwing action scenes at us.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's
It's a lot
nothing
of
left.
nothing.
It's
Yeah.
done, dude. The story's been done as soon as this started. It was over with. All it is just
It was pretty much all in the first one. Then the second issue, they kind of narratively revealed that Dylan is the key to all of this, and then after that, it's just been like action scenes, you know.
What up, Tori?
Yeah, right.
Oh, man.
My name's Ryan. I'm the new kid.
Say that Dylan is basically Noel's son, which that makes no sense at all.
he doesn't mean biologically, just
Yeah,
in
just-
terms of symbiote.
Symbiote, yeah.
I was
Or
gonna
they-
say it must be like some tie to like how the fact that he's connected to the symbiotes or whatever, you know.
And I think them
So,
trying
like,
to
they
take
wanna
take Captain Universe and try to actually make it as like retcon it to being like an equal opposite symbiote, but that's just lame, man. Let it. It is its own thing. Like it is beyond any kind of symbiote level anything. Like that's just goofy.
They should
I
have.
hope that Dylan has to sacrifice himself to destroy Null, and I don't ever want to hear his name again.
I agree.
Hey Steve, Venom
That's a
3.
hell of a way to
sell,
retcon.
Sell.
I sold all my books after Steve's video.
Marvel is the only
guys
comic
keep
character
on
that stays
something.
dead, so Dylan will be back even if they sacrifice him.
It was literally 3 books that Panda literally had, and he was trying to sell the Venom 3. The other 2 he ain't selling. He ain't selling. Definitely.
Dude, as defensive as a lot of people got about that, you were not wrong, dude. When this is over with, those things, they're not going to become worthless, but they are going to tank. They are going to tank for the long haul until until way down the road when people have forgotten about this, no matter how good or bad it is. They have to completely have forgotten about it so that someone else can bring it back in and make it relevant again. But they're going to drop.
Yeah,
That's what all comics do.
I don't see Null in the MCU anytime soon.
Not after this.
I don't know.
No.
This is not Infinity Gauntlet. No matter what people thought they were building up to, this is.
Nope. Silver Surfer took care of that, flying through people.
He did.
And then Gandalf the Strange. Holy cow.
Silver Surfer was in like 2 panels.
And he sure did
Just
get a lot done.
flying through people.
So keep in mind, he was the cliffhanger in the previous.
That was
book.
And
that was the best. When he grabbed the light, I was like, "Oh shoot, this is gonna be it." And then he grabs the light, and he's like, "Oh, you can't get through? Guess what, chump? I can." He brings it through, and he's like, "Oh, nah, I don't need this light. Fly." And he's just flying through everybody.
It's kind of weird that the light couldn't get through. Captain Universe couldn't get through, but Surfer could just
The Surfer's entire purpose.
Let me open the door for you, and then he's like, "Chump light, go find somebody else to bother."
He was just a cosmic locksmith.
Yeah.
We did use the light.
He told the light, "Hey, make sure you rate me 5 stars."
It just made no sense. Like up until that point, the light was like the thing that was gonna turn the tide and save the battle, and then it got there and was like,
nope, it was like, Jean Grey.
You can't even get through here. So like,
it was Jean Grey who turned the battle.
What up, dude?
Oh,
Jean Grey got in everybody's head, and all of a sudden, switch, and then it's all started going downhill. And this crazy guy I've been hearing about started tumbling down the hill.
Yeah, like, imagine if this was a movie and you're in the theater and this is going down and Jean Grey comes out as like,
it'll look just like that scene in Endgame.
Yes, it will be badass next issue. It will be. I'm excited for it for sure. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I'm with Austin. We need them to go away.
The next book that Donny Cates is writing is Captain Universe.
Captain Universe Venom.
What's that?
Captain Universe Venom.
Yeah.
Oh, that was actually another thing that Todd McFarlane announced today is that he's going to be doing a Spawn title with Donny Cates.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Or somehow Donny Cates will be involved in one of the Spawn titles.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Dude, Spawn's about to light up.
And then I also wanted to mention, too, that CGC was posting on Instagram their signings with Donny Cates.
Yep.
Donny Cates had a Spawn shirt on.
Nice. Oh, he did?
Nice.
Oh.
Did you get those books, Austin? Everyone else has got their packages.
So once upon a time, I got a message that I had a package coming soon, and then it just said it's arriving late. It'll be here when it gets here.
Okay. I'm very familiar with that message.
Yeah.
He's back. He's back in the form of Eddie Brock. Spoiler.
So what if crossover is just a way to generate characters to come into the Marvel universe and fight Null?
I'm picking up crossover next week. It's like the only book outside of the Dark Detective that's actually coming out. I don't actually want to read it, but
the list was longer than usual
because the last issue was trash.
Crossover needs to kick into gear, man.
It's
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't suck. It's just like a slow burn. Well, for me,
can't say a lot, but issue 5 is going to have an awesome cover variant for it.
Oh, is it a Jane cover?
Can't say.
You're on Jane.
There's only one cover artist he talks about.
You kind of just did.
I didn't say that. I just said be on the lookout for a cool crossover number 5. We got to get through issue 4 first.
Bolo.
I was disappointed in crossover 1, but I really liked number 2 and number 3. It was probably like 50% awesome.
Yeah. So the last one is the one where it ended with the big,
Yeah.
When she goes in the mansion.
Dude, I think it's going to get like it now has potential to get really fun. Like now that we're actually getting like some established awesome characters.
Yeah, I'm a little scared that it's scared to get fun though. I feel
But
like
having
he's
someone
trying
like
to build something, but like people aren't enjoying his building right now.
not enjoying his delivery either.
Well, yeah.
With King in Black.
You can
But
get a,
everyone is still buying the book.
you can get a Thor 5 for $110 and a 9.8 on eBay.
No,
That
thank
Black Winter.
The Black Winter. Everyone's Commissandre's talking about it. He could
Yeah.
come
Yeah, he had said, Kate's had said that he wasn't done with Black Winter. So whatever.
Yeah, but he
You're
needs
here.
to do something really good with that because that was the most anticlimactic disappointment ever.
When are people going to stop falling for like his hype train is real, but it's 100% misdirection every time. Like he's there's really going to be something that happens, but he's always going to tell you to look right and go left.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I feel like
That's hilarious.
I feel like Donny Cates is like, I think the hype is real with him. Like he's for real into what he is hyping, you know? Like I think if somebody else had wrote crossover number 3, he would have been as excited when that came out as he presented it to everyone, you know? Unfortunately, nobody is really in his same state of mind, but he has like a magnetic personality. So his hype really draws people in, but it's really a personal level of hype, you know? He's like, this is the coolest thing ever. It's like, yeah, but nobody ever read it, so they're not going to be as excited as you.
Like listening to me talk about DC.
I
Yeah,
would
pretty
be
much.
surprised. I would be surprised though if he took a character that was completely ignored in issue 3 and turned them into something later down the road, and everyone's going to jump right back to issue number 3.
That's not
Because who knows?
Yeah, and I mean, that is, to his credit, that's something he's really good at, is like taking a lot of like very vague and untouched kind of like lore and backstory and stuff and pulling it out of the darkness and crafting it into something a little more unique and interesting than it was before. So wouldn't surprise me if he does that within his own work, you know, but so far it still waits to be shown, you know.
Yeah.
Do you guys like it? You like it or not like it?
I enjoyed it.
It was fun to get through.
I thought it was a fun read. It's just like none of it meant anything to me.
Yeah. It was
This was like a Michael Bay
me.
movie. You're not like, oh, they're awful, because sometimes you just want to eat a bucket of popcorn, you know.
It's so fun. Yeah.
Look,
I love
I
Michael
remember
Bay films.
I remember in the mid 90s, Wizard magazine had a top 10 superheroes of all time. And it was like no holds barred, like, you know, all powered up within a second who would win. And so off the bat, they're like, no Batman. Batman wins the second fight. He never wins the first fight. They're like, we're not doing villains. So Thanos and Galactus, they're out. But it was just top 10 villains. And number 1 was Silver Surfer. Number 2 was Thor. Number 3 was Superman. And I'm going to tell you, this top 10, I've got dot matrix printout that I had stored away when I from the early 2000s. And I still pull it out every now and then and read the glory, because they tell you each fight what would happen. It had the Flash, it had Doctor Strange. It was great, and it was DC and Marvel. It was all the best. But yeah, Thor was number 2, and Silver Surfer was number 1, and Superman was number 3. And amongst me and my friends, that was the argument. We had to. These were the rules. This is what Wizard said, so they rule. So watching this, and then I mean, seeing the big hype about Skeletor, whatever that guy is, chump. Oh, hey, check out this ball of light that's gonna beat you. Oh, Venom's dead. No, he's not. Silver Surfer flying through things. Yes.
I
hope
think
they
Two thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Big high
I put
thumbs up.
Superman at number 1 above both of those two. But that's just me being a DC
It was
fan.
close. It was close call. Yeah, it was close. You know who number 4 was? Wonder Woman.
I was gonna say Jean Grey.
Wonder Woman was number 4. Jean Grey wasn't on the list. Xavier was on the list.
Jean Grey should be negative
Flash
1.
was on the list too.
Sentry wasn't on the list?
Time error, dude. He wasn't around back then.
You know what? I'll do a show on it. I'm gonna bust that dot matrix printout, blow it off, and I'll show it off to everybody because they tell you what happens in each fight. Hulk was number 10.
You should present it in Professor Dr. DJ Lynx's class next time.
Do you remember what issue of Wizard that was in?
You know what? I don't. I'm sure it says
a whole bunch of them. Right?
Wow.
It's funny.
Cannibalize.
I don't remember the exact one, but I remember when that came out and it had the top 10 superheroes. We were like, "Oh man!" And that was like that was what you went by, whatever that said, and they specifically told each character, and it was like, "All right, well." Guess what? The Hulk's strong, but is he that strong? And it's like,
I'll just give your email to everyone, Ruben. So, yeah, that's what'll happen. I'm just gonna post it right now in the chat.
And enter. Wait, don't post. Whoa.
I'll find it. Who am I supposed to give it to? I'm supposed to give it to Mark and Austin. Okay. All right.
Is he encouraging us to write more?
What?
Ruben enough?
Ruben needs to just get Instagram, man.
Get on Instagram.
Dude, we need to just like make him like an Instagram trust fund account, and so like we put it and stuff until there's enough followers that he becomes interested, and then he can take it over. You know,
it's not bad. Like a ghost account, just a fake account.
Yeah, just ghost. Yeah.
Okay, well, I promised my wife I would be pretty short tonight, so let me go ahead and bow out now.
No.
Short on the live stream or
on the stream? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Check out my channel, guys. Plenty of content there. Lots of new stuff going up almost every other day. So enjoy it all.
Nice.
Keep flipping.
All right, Ryan.
Good night, dude.
Breathe it, bro. So good. He's so smart. Oh man, I hate being next to him every time.
That dude is a genius.
He's a genius.
I know. Like when we had differing opinions before, I was like, "Holy shit, what am I gonna do?"
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, I have my glasses on. So,
Steve, are you gonna delete the chat as soon as it goes up?
Same thing, DJ. Right here.
What?
This guy right here.
Are you going to delete this non-family?
Like the two of them get going, and it's like,
when has it not been family friendly?
I said the S word.
You did?
Dude, there's been a lot of swearing in this. I've been impressed.
Oh no!
Not all from one person.
At least I didn't say fudge like Panda.
Has it been me?
I thought Steve just said
come on, Steve.
He did. I thought Steve gave up when I saw him pull up the comment with the cuss words in it. I'm like, nice. We finally broke him.
Was there a curse word up here?
Yeah, it was actually all capitals when you posted it on the screen.
Not really?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Who was it?
That person's getting banned.
It was the comment about Black Winter.
What?
Okay.
Language.
Down.
Okay, now I know where it's at. I know who said it. So
last week you had the F-bomb, and now you got all this.
Dude, we're rubbing off on him.
I know what is going on.
Oh yeah. From Comics Line.
Not that one.
See, now
are you trying to put it back up?
Pull it up again. Yeah, pull it up again.
No, it was in all caps. It said Black Winter is going to be the ish, and you're like, boom.
Oh.
Did I really?
You did. You're getting desensitized.
But he's not wrong.
Where is it?
He's.
Who said that?
Chris.
It was the Comics Lounge.
It was Chris.
Wow, with narcs.
Oh, I see it. I see it. Whoops.
Ooh, teacher, he said a bad word.
Well, it's whatever. So,
look at us.
I gotta go to the Comics Lounge to the corner. What's funny is, like when you send a kid to the corner because they're in trouble, and it's always like you walk to a corner so your nose is in it like this, right? One time, her daughter, she goes, "You guys don't know what I'm talking about?"
No, that's some Blair Witch stuff.
like, okay, when your child is in trouble,
He didn't want the eyes looking at him.
Go think about it. Go stand in a corner and think about it. You guys never heard that before?
Oh, with the dunce cap?
Yeah, something like that. So one time my daughter was in trouble. I don't know if we were joking with her or not, but like the corner, instead of it like being like that corner, she went to the other kind of corner where it was protruding out. that was the corner that she chose to stand in. We're like, what are you doing? Standing in the corner. We're like, oh my God.
You got to be more specific than that with a child.
Wow.
Kind of like what she said the other night about cats.
Oh, that was hilarious.
That was funny.
Oh, shit.
What did she say about cats?
Yeah. What was this cat story that you speak of?
I won't say it because it's funny.
Is it scared cats? Is it about scared cats?
Okay. All right. So, no. No, please don't. No.
I dare you. I dare you.
Okay. So, we're laying in bed, my wife and I and our daughter, and our cat was up with us, and it like just jumped off the bed and ran out. And my daughter goes, "Man, Zip is being a real pussy." And we're like, we start laughing. And we're like, "What?" She's like, "He's being a real pussy." We're like, What does that mean?" And she goes, "A really, really scared cat." We're like, you are right. You are right.
On multiple levels.
On multiple. Oh, farts.
You.
Hilarious. You guys are so hilarious.
Product placement.
Family stream went off the rails at 1 hour, 8 minutes.
Yes, again.
We gotta get it off the rails sooner.
Oh my goodness gracious.
We can shave some minutes off that next week.
Actually, it went off the rails as in the intro.
Yeah. you set the tone, Steve.
You see what they're talking about. When I rip my shirt off and I'm too close to this, boom! I literally knocked this slab. I don't think I broke anything.
Like, welcome to the show. Ah!
So yes,
Farts are eternal.
farts are eternal. From the Wizard, Silver Surfer, as a former herald of the world devourer, Galactus Norrinrad possesses the power cosmic, an energy source capable of almost any feat imaginable. Yeah, but he's not Superman.
I think because of the way that it dictated it, I think with the way the rules dictated it, though, like, you know, Superman has that, like, charge up with the sun kind of deal, like rally with the whole hope thing. I think it's like right out the gate, you know what I mean? Like with Hulk number 10, when it comes down to it, in a drag out fight, Hulk would drag almost anybody, like very few exceptions, but you have to get him there. You know, he can still be knocked out. Iron Man's knocked him out. I'm not talking about in the movies. Like he has to get there, you know? So depending on how they laid out the rules, Silver Surfer is just out the gate. He's bringing the heat.
I would definitely say those three are probably the three strongest in comics.
Wonder Woman would take Thor any day.
What's
that's
that?
just not Wonder Woman could take Thor any day.
Now I do remember Wonder Woman versus Thor, because again they talked about each fight, and of course I was looking at Thor the whole time because that was my guy. But they said out of all the battles, that would be the most entertaining to watch because both of them have the experience. Both of them, you know, the strength levels are the same. Like it was going to be that would be the brawl to watch.
They're like the equal opposite in the different.
Trust me, that changed the game when Wonder Woman was number 4. Because I mean, like a young boy, we were like Wonder Woman, and then I was like, oh wait a minute, whoa, this is somebody for real who keep up with any of these chumps in here. So it was awesome.
There's an awesome, the superpower beatdown. I don't know if it was that specific brand, but where they go through the entire history of characters and look at their biggest feats and start throwing science behind it and calculating their strength levels and stuff. They did one of those with Wonder Woman and Thor, and then they ran the simulation. Like they run it like 100 times to see who would win the majority of 100 times, so it's not just one and done, and take the actual like statistics on it. And she came out on top. It wasn't a 100% her thing though.
You mean the chick that like looked pretty bad in the last Wonder Woman movie? That chick?
The chick, Steve.
Hey, it was the 80s. It was a different time.
We're gonna get canceled.
Sorry.
He was. He had that implant on him that kept him weak. They all did.
So what do we want to talk about now?
I got a question.
Yes.
Because I'm new to the party. The last 2 pages of Power Rangers.
I gotta pull it up because I actually
The Western bar with all the.
Oh,
the aliens playing cards. What was the significance? Because everything that happened in that conversation went completely over my head.
I think it was supposed to, right?
What I took from it is like, you have all these characters and all these villains over the whole mythos of Power Rangers as long as they've been around. Not all of them are just created out of Putty and Lord Zegg's factory. Some of them exist out there, and where do they hang out? So it's kind of like the Power Ranger equivalent of the Star Wars Cantina. You have all these villains or bounty hunters or all these characters. They have to exist somewhere, so they're just delivering something for the first time of seeing that they do exist outside of Angel Grove and fighting the Power Rangers. They do have backstories. They do have their own comings and goings, which I thought was a pretty cool concept to get into.
Okay, because it ended where it said as long as they stay away from Onyx, and Onyx was in big bold letters, and I was like, okay, what's that? And I didn't know if there was
that. Onyx is a speed bump keeping us from getting to the real story against the Imperials.
Okay. I just wasn't sure. Like, I got nothing after finishing the issue, and I was like, I was just too ignorant to the story, and I didn't know what was going on, and I got nothing out of it.
I think they're just dragging out the big Imperial thing to try to make it something more than it's going to be. So they're just throwing other stuff. So if you're not a Power Ranger fan, all of it means nothing to you. The Imperial, who are they? We'll find out. Who's Onyx? You'll find out. If you are a Power Ranger fan, it means nothing to you. Who's the Imperial? We still have to find out. Who's Onyx? Who cares?
I'm definitely enjoying the more cosmic angle with the Power Rangers than I am, the kids back in Angel Grove and them through their girlfriend, boyfriend nonsense and all of that.
For me, with this last issue, for me, the most entertaining part was seeing the kind of the pocket prison dimension that Draken spent all of that non-time in, because that was more of a callback and a really cool return to what happened after Shattered Grid and all that.
Yep.
As far as the ongoing story plot, it's losing me a little bit. I'm still loving reading it, but because we're not progressing down the actual main plot thread that was set up going into this, all I'm seeing is just stuff in the way of the plot.
It feels like the Flash TV show, where it's like some episodes don't really progress the overall story, but it's still like it's a decent episode.
I definitely think it mattered with them trying to go get the what remains of the the emissary, because that's obviously going to play into something. So I guess it's cool that they're giving us somebody to fight or some kind of dilemma for them to have to overcome while they're getting together, whatever they have to get together to fight the Imperial. But I don't know. I don't want them to lean too heavy into these subplots. I'd rather them just get straight to task and let's get the journey going.
So I think that's your problem, is too much. Too much of the backstory, whereas I don't know anything. So a lot of this stuff isn't really dragging for me. I feel like I'm learning a little bit as I go along.
Yeah.
A lot of this stuff was just a huge callback to Shattered Grid.
Well, it's kind of just like building more than the actual backstory. Like as a jump on point that the Imperial two issues where we just fought these random space vampires that mean nothing to the overall story. Like when this whole big story arc is said and done, that means nothing. All you'll remember is the dynamic of the team, because that's all that those two issues were meant to do, is show us the dynamic of Draken with the Omega Rangers and the trust, or how Steve put it, the Dr. Smith vibe inside of the Lost in Space, which is like a perfect analogy. Now we're hitting a different angle, and we got to see what that angle is. We got the first issue this is kind of a pivot issue with nothing going on, and then I guess we're going to have a couple issues dealing with Onyx, and they're going to kind of build more toward the main storyline.
Did somebody say Beyond the Grid?
I did not read the Beyond the Grid because I didn't have the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Dude, you missed one of the best story arcs in Power Ranger history, easily.
Really?
Easily. Ask
Banner.
Ryan about it.
I just don't think it was selling because it wasn't the Mighty Morphin team.
I don't read books because they sell in other places.
Oh.
Oh, we need that.
Bow.
Oh.
Bow.
Ah. We need that one.
No, you definitely need to read it though, because it sets up so much stuff about what is the morphing energy, where do the Zeo crystals exist, what is the void. Like, how did you even read Necessary Evil without reading Beyond the Grid? It meant nothing to you then.
I hated.
They dropped the ball, but the last issue made up for it. Like, it was still lackluster, but that last issue,
issue 50 was good.
dude, you don't even know who Ari is. Ari's like the coolest Power Ranger character to come out of all of these comics.
I read 31, 32, and 39. Yes. Jeremy, go ahead.
Oh no, I'm off topic. You finish up.
I'm done.
Can I go to the
So check this out. I found it, and it says for Superman. All right, hold on. This is what it says.
Poser.
This is Silver Surfer versus Superman. It says while Supes might land a couple of blows as Surfer is trying to talk to him, our bald buddy Norrin could either hammer Supes into submission with power cosmic or suck all of the solar energy out of him with his energy manipulation powers.
Yeah, I don't think he can knock him out, but that pulling the solar energy out, that'd do the trick.
Wow.
Gets him every time.
Every time.
Every time.
That's exactly why I didn't grab it. I was like, this ain't the Rangers. I'm not reading this. And then issue 40 came out, and I was like, yeah.
Dude, I love Ranger Slayer. And you're talking about her real character development. It happened there.
So it took 50 issues for that series to get good?
No, that was a story arc.
Just that
that
arc.
he's talking about. Yeah,
So
they normally come in 5 to 10 or 5 to 8 issue story arcs.
The first 10 issues, really the first 16 or 17, depends on if you count issue 0, which you should. So 0 through 16 is amazing. 17 through 24 is good. I thought that Shattered Grid was good, 25 through 31, plus all the other tie-ins. I thought that it was good, but
Then it switches. Then Go-Go gets good.
then Go-Go was great. The whole run of Go-Go was great. But issues 40, for me, 31 through 49 were not very good.
You didn't read them.
I read 40 through 50. How dare you? I read 40. I've read every single issue except for 33 through 38. Okay. See? I agree with you completely. Dude, you need to read Go-Go. Dude, seriously. 32 issues. It's amazing. Really good. Written by the same guy that's writing Rangers now. Though he's kind of handicapped at the beginning. And they started letting him do his own thing, and it got a lot better.
So, Mark, how many issues of Firepower do you think we're going to have to read before that gets good?
All of them. And then wait on them to get a different writer and a different story and
Oh my gosh.
different artist. And
Just a whole new book.
what it is the artist demanded too much money, and they said, all right, we'll meet you in the middle. We'll only accept less work from you.
They took it out of the letterer's cut.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, rant over.
I like
Yeah.
I liked 40. I liked 50. I didn't like the going back and forth. And they did that through 55 too. But hey, Matt Woods, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Necessary Evil I did not like, though I understand it. Like it was like building. Like I wouldn't like the Omega Rangers if it wasn't for Necessary Evil, because that's when they were created. But I still don't like it. I do like both of the books now, and I like that they both have their own stories versus going back and forth. And MMPR, like the last 40 through 55, each book was like one in a row and then the next one, and they'd go back and forth between the two teams, or it'd be like 2 in a row and then 2 in a row, or one. You know what I mean? I didn't like that. So,
I think it worked all right for a limited time, you know. I wouldn't want it to drag out forever like that.
I think Tori Tate has a question.
Nothing wrong with it. These people are crazy.
Absolutely nothing is wrong. We
Nope.
just have a good time.
And the one down there.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm reading it. I just refuse to pay for it anymore.
I'm reading it too.
You did. We talked about it. But Riku, do a recap of
Recap,
All right,
please.
so just real quick. All right, Thor brushed it off. Surfer flew through everybody, and Nulla's a chump.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Oh, and Jean Grey, mind power. Mind power.
Namor.
Gandalf the Strange.
Yeah, name about time. And then the water comes in. Lightning. They didn't stand a chance. Hold on, for real. Did it really take all that though? I've been hearing all this talk, and then they just needed one person to say, "All right,
Go
now." Yeah, that was
Yeah.
it. They needed a Captain America to be like, "All right, you here, you," and then they couldn't do that. Like they just needed to concentrate all their time. Well, actually, what they needed was a surfer, and to bring the light through the shield.
Why did the surfer come over the water and just punch people?
You don't need me. Go find somebody else. I'll continue to fly through dragons. Yes.
I would have loved
Yes.
I would have loved to see a couple of panels of just the light, like just banging up against the thing.
That was terrible though. Well, like, because we're talking about the right. That is terrible. Like the light can't make it through, and it just shows it. And then she's like, "I can hear it," and it's like, a Silver Surfer can see it. It's stupid. It can't break through the shield. What are we talking about here? It's light.
It's supposed to
The
be the
light
equal
can't break
opposite
through.
of Noel himself, but it
Yeah.
can puncture a symbiote that's so spread out it covers the world.
Yep.
It's a little odd.
Takes a little silver lad on a surfboard to
Look at Poser's comment.
Eddie Brock, despite being dead, is now Captain Universe. Now he's a dead Captain Universe.
Well, didn't they kind of rip off Immortal Hulk in the last issue of Venom and say like symbiote characters don't die; they just go to their god hive and wait on a red door instead of a green door? And
Less corny.
Corny.
Did I miss the null talk?
It was short. It was brief.
In Gladiator, when Commodus comes and he's like, "Father, have I missed the battle?" He's like, "You missed the war, my." I don't know.
Yeah, it's still up for grabs. Where is it? Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, it's still up for grabs.
Oh, how was that up for grabs?
My 2K giveaway. Have you not entered?
You have a 2K giveaway going on?
Oh my!
Interesting. Could you tell us about that? How do you enter?
You know about it. How dare both of you? I'm giving away Batman 24 to 98, Venom 25 second print to 98, and a TMNT Last Ronin #1. Link to my 2K giveaway video is in the description of this video and all videos. As soon as I get to 2,100 subscribers, I'm giving away those 3 books, along with several other things, including some shirts, some pasties.
That is crazy.
Yes, right off rip.
Yes, right on time. We're talking about pasties. What do you got to say about that?
Well, I thought he was ripping off something that we were talking about earlier, so that's why I was flipping.
Yeah, I am.
That's not a pasty. That's definitely another shirt that just goes right over everything.
This thing is huge.
That's the thing from the.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
That's the thing from Superman 2. Superman 2 took off the S.
Yeah, took off the
That cellophane S.
Oh my goodness gracious. Do you have your books ready to show off what you grabbed this week?
Yes, and I'll show it off real quick. This is the only thing that freaking matters.
Garbage.
Okay? I didn't pick anything else up. F everything else. This is it. This is all that needed to be talked about.
Well, let's hear it. Let's hear what you got to say.
It was good.
Back to you, Steve.
Oh, gracious. Oh, you missed out on King of Black. There was.
No, I didn't.
We need another recap.
No, I didn't.
Lightning, mind powers, lightning. Go find someone else. Brush it off. I didn't hear no bell. Null's a chump.
Oh, shoot.
That's all we needed. Jean Grey.
Jean Grey was in there somewhere. Yeah.
Doctor Strange with his staff. Two can play at this game. None shall pass.
Gandalf, according to Legion of Comics.
What?
You said Doctor Strange is now Gandalf.
Oh, Gandalf the Strange.
Gandalf the
Wow. Poser.
So, what did you think about The Last Ronin? I haven't heard you say anything about it.
Man, this book, it got me so excited for the rest of the series. Like, oh, man, just the Easter eggs that we have in this. There was one part where it just reminded me of the TMNT movie. Did I just see, was that a turtle in a trench coat? It's like, yeah, you still going to LaGuardia? You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that was Eastman and Laird.
I was gonna say, was that Eastman and Laird? It looked like
that was Eastman and Laird in
Eastman and
the
Laird.
subway. Yeah, so that was an old picture of Eastman and Laird that's been shared over and over again, and it even calls back to Eastman's little mustache that he used to have from back in the day.
Oh, you're right. With all that hair too.
Yeah. So he used to have really curly hair, and Laird was already losing his hair, and so this is actually them in the at the bus, or I mean the train.
Yeah, in the train.
Talking about that. So I thought that was a really cool callback. Man, I thought Karai looked exactly like what Elektra would look like, but with long sleeves. You know what I mean? So
wait a minute, that wasn't Elektra?
What's that?
That wasn't Elektra?
No.
Oh,
but it looks like her, right?
I thought it was Elektra.
No, that's Karai. So
that's Elektra.
Karai ended up looking like Elektra in this, and man, she took down Raphael. Man, like that was heartbreaking. Like to see, I thought that fight was going to keep going, but the previews that we had seen with the Sai going down in the bloody water, my goodness, like he's the first to fall, like just like the book had said.
I don't know if you were watching earlier, but I had mentioned earlier that the one page with the Sai floating in the or not floating but sinking in the bloody water was the best comic book panel I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. And when April was talking about Michelangelo's mutation, he looks bigger. Yeah. And then when you're looking at it, you're like, holy crap, he really does look a lot bigger than, because we saw him in The Last Ronin in issue 1. He looked big, but I thought it was because of all the gear that he had on, everything that he had on. I thought it was, but with him stripped down to nothing, like he looks huge compared to even when he's talking to his brothers.
Oh, shit.
That's right. My null is not going anywhere. I tried to offload that thing so fast, and it went nowhere. Everybody read 4, right?
Yeah.
Everybody just skipped pages through 4 because that's pretty much what it was, right? We just skipped through the pages.
Yeah, that's the gist of it.
Yeah.
I came home and I had my wife read it. I was like, hold on a second. Check this out.
Well,
she's a big Phoenix fan, so Jean for her, she was like, but I was like, yeah. It was like
we trashed that book tonight, but I enjoyed it while I was reading it.
I enjoyed it too.
Yeah, it was a fun book.
Yeah,
it was definitely fun to get through.
So
he's still smiling.
today was my son's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Come here. Won't they say
little panda?
Come here. He's got his Rubik's Cube with him.
All right.
Little dude turned 9 years old today.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Time to get a job.
So I know, right?
Go outside and mow the
Stop
yard.
freeloading.
Rent's due.
Daddy's got books and they
You're
ain't
this
cheap.
what? I know, right? Got to start pulling your weight.
Yes. It should be on everyone's pull list.
Yeah, The Last Ronin should be on everybody's pull list.
You know, it's sad with the weather going on this week. So many people didn't get their books.
Oh, I know. I'm glad that that Tyler got to get his books. I saw that he finally got his books later on in the day.
Nah, of all the people, I wish Tyler is the only one who didn't get his book. But he doesn't count anyway because he can't even read.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, Panda.
Yeah.
I have officially written off Splinter. I think that he's dead.
Okay, so they didn't actually specifically say that he died.
Which
right?
Everybody in the chat was very open in correcting me on.
Oh, really?
But please continue.
It's the only thing we could ever get him on, that one thing.
We all came together like the guys in King in Black. I was Jean Grey.
All right, guys, all at once and wrong. Lightning. You were wrong.
Oh my gosh, you were.
Yeah, you know, when they called back to the old like TMNT gritty style, like when he went into the mountains, that was a cool shift and change, man. Yeah, the Eastman cover or the Eastman pages were amazing. Just it reminded me so much of the old Robin.
Oh sure.
Oh man, but yeah, this book was all in all, it was such a great read. I've already read it 3 times just to see. The first time I read it through, I read it real quick. Second time, I was looking at the pages carefully to see if I could see any Easter eggs or anything like that. And I really do like the dialogue that Casey or the new Casey, Casey Jones and April O'Neil's daughter, right? I really liked the dynamic that her and Michelangelo had together. So that was a really cool interaction that we had between the two. I mean, it was honestly like somebody who was starstruck and was just, mouthing off all these adventures that they had and like, you guys were my heroes and doing all that stuff. And so I thought that was really cool.
Well, it was her question that gave us the Eastman flashback.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
It was good.
And at the end, when she pulled out Fugitoid's head, that was really cool. I really want to see what they're going to do with Fugitoid, seeing as how, she's like half mech anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Doesn't what's his name? Professor Fiddlesticks? What's his name? Fugitoid.
I'll look it up real quick.
I don't remember his name, but his brain is in the robot, right?
I thought so, right? Like that's how the story goes.
That's what I was saying earlier. Has his brain just been rotting in that metal can sitting in April's safe all these years?
Professor Honeycutt.
Honeycutt. There we go.
Yeah, I don't know.
But we'll see. I'm excited to see what that's all about.
Right? And I've been trying to rack my brain, like, why does the safe say Salo on it? Like SALO. I didn't know if that was a callback to something or if that's just... Yeah.
I completely overlooked that, but I'm going to bring it up now.
Yeah, see, and I overlooked it too until I read it the second time, and I was like, okay, I can see that. But man, like I'm looking forward to seeing more of Mikey in the mountains because how much time passed that he was there? They don't specifically give you a time frame of how long he was in the mountains.
Didn't they say years?
Yeah, it was years because he came back old and weathered, and you can see April O'Neil's aged, and the daughter's like what, in her 20s? She's got to be in her early 20s.
Yeah.
So he had to have been gone almost as long as he's lived. So what has he been doing this whole time, and what is his mutation like mutated to? We don't know all the the crazy things that his body can do now. You know what I mean?
He kind of went. We didn't talk about this earlier, but he kind of went off. On his brothers in his head, obviously.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of frustration. I mean, I think he was just taking it out on himself because, you know, how dare he try to off himself the first failure that comes through. Sure. And so, you know, here's, you know, his conscience, you know, of Raphael saying, you know, your first big whiff and you want to off yourself. And he's going like, you know, I've been through every battle and everything with you, but he's just getting all this frustration out because he's just talking to himself. You know what I mean?
I have a question for Jeremy real quick. Do you think Michelangelo's enhanced mutant powers could get through this symbiote barrier?
Possibly. I think if he had a regular human surfboard, he probably could.
Oh my god!
Just a regular surfboard.
What about a skateboard?
Skateboard. There you go. Only if it has the giant foot that pops out, like the toy did that I still have at my mom's house.
And did you notice none of them have turtle tail?
No,
none of them.
No,
not even in the flashback. Oh
no, not even in the flashback with Raphael fighting Karai. There's a big a page where you can actually see he's got no turtle tail.
Oh, that was a tail.
Leave it up to Panda to go panel by panel to check that. He doesn't limit himself just to turtle books. He checks all comics.
I don't read it unless it's got turtle tail.
I don't remember that part.
No, you're right. No turtle tail.
No turtle tail.
What a jip.
What a jip. It's not the old Eastman. It's a different universe.
Should we do an auction next week? Because there's like no good books out next week.
Man, I don't know.
Get rid of your Venom.
Yep.
Now was the time to sell that Venom 3.
Yeah, if anybody will buy it.
Start the bidding low. $1.
No, he's gonna get his money back.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to lose out on all that.
What if it goes down even more?
That's true. Probably start the auction off at 200.
Cut your losses.
Say what?
So you need to just cut your losses on that.
You need to cut that turtle tail off and just cut your losses.
Man, you're getting through that barrier a lot quicker than anybody else did.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez. 4 was such a disappointment. Like, I read it, I enjoyed it, but then when you look at it, it was just nothing really.
King in Black?
Yeah, King in Black. Nothing really happened.
Yeah. It reminds me of Game of Thrones, how the first 6 or 7.5 seasons were great, and then that 8th season, it just went full Hollywood. That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was still enjoyable, but it's just like it was like a Hollywood issue.
No, he's going to start the bidding maybe at 200. He didn't even say for sure. Probably, if I was him, I'd probably start at like 275.
Yeah, we'll see.
Right
in my mood. I got to get a little of that funny juice first.
So maybe we'll do an auction next week. I don't know if you guys are in for that or not, but
I might be interested in that.
you guys sold some good books last week. I got a whole bunch of extra copies.
Oh, what is that?
It's my variant. But I will say, a lot of my extra copies are not like sellable, if that makes sense.
Is there any way that we can keep up to date with when you have things like that?
Sub question: would any of those books end up in some sort of mystery box that you put together and give away every month to members?
Yes.
What members are you talking about?
What's a member?
Members of what?
Yeah, could you please explain this membership to me? It sounds really interesting.
You can join a channel for as little as $1.99, which we actually just got a new channel member with Chip Gittler joining.
Chip.
You join in the family tier Thank you, Chip. I don't know. I haven't seen him yet tonight, but thank you for joining. You can join for as little as $1.99. I also got the $4.99, which I think Coco's the only one in. At one time, DJ was the only one in the $4.99 tier. Now he's in the $9.99 tier.
But that was because I thought I had to read Power Rangers in order to join the family tier.
That was before you had that.
I found out I didn't have to. I was just like, oh man, good.
Just Ninja Turtles,
you had
not
that
Power
sweater,
Rangers,
huh?
just Ninja Turtles.
Well, shout out to DJ Links for getting 900 subscribers, man. That's huge, bro.
And I'm celebrating by being dressed like the drama professor.
I'm staying.
But you're missing the watch, the gold watch.
That is being shined by one of my many servants over there.
The watch will be up
black
for
onyx.
Yeah. We're gonna do my best April O'Neil impersonation. I just ordered stickers today too. Matter of fact, I had run out of stickers.
Oh, there's some whack comics.
You got.
Oh,
I'll change your name for you, Jeremy.
Oh snap!
Thank you for another super chat, Mr. Whitney. Appreciate that. Panamese reminded that Nick will happen.
The war shall be on.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I'm in high def up here. The background here is. This is looking pretty good back here. Look at that.
Yeah, it looks better. Than shitty background. Ooh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Scared cat.
Oh,
Scared cat.
Scared cat.
Scared cat.
Thanks, Dorothy.
Oh my gosh, this Thursday chat's out of control.
I did want to point out though that the background behind Remy was clearer and the lighting was much better than
Yeah, it was.
behind.
Yeah.
Damn.
Challenge accepted.
It's bright up here. Look at this. Look at all these hot toys. If you want to check out my channel, I'll be going over all of these things right here. Took me years to invest in this. This Thanos is my pride and joy right here, and I love this Thor and that Captain America right there. So check out the channel. It's amazing actually.
He's
back in the effect.
He's sitting in the table. He's sitting in the table.
That is amazing.
Oh shoot!
I'm not gonna lie, DJ, your background looks more fake than Remy's does.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a green screen.
We're gonna need you to actually touch a toy.
I never realized they were that close.
Yeah, I didn't realize they were that close.
They were way back there.
It's so uncomfortable. It's not even funny. That's why I try not to move. Because
I'll grab one.
Right now, my back is leaning against it. Yo, put my Shazam back. You can't take him out the case.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
You must be the Silver Surfer in order to enter that to remove that Shazam.
It's like the cheesiest, most
oh my gosh.
Effects. Stick around. I can't tell you how. Listen, there's so many times I've recorded a video where I almost said "stick around," and I was like, "Oh crap, I can't do it."
Yeah.
It was so refreshing to be able to do that, and it was super late at night, and I was super uncomfortable because I was like way back, and I was like sitting on this thing, and it just the proportions were off. But when I got to say "stick around," I was like, "Yes, that's it. Yes."
What I like best isn't stick around. It's how every video starts today. Today.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a formula that works.
Lawyer, I mean.
That formula works. You've hit 900 for a reason. I think that video has more views than any of my other videos. So everybody likes this. This is perfect. That was a 1 minute clip. A a 1 minute
You all
clip
thought you
where I
were
was just
DJ
having
Links.
fun, and
That was probably me. I watched that video like a lot.
Maybe you
I'm
will.
plotting my revenge. I'm plotting.
Oh shoot!
Ooh.
Who are you saying congrats to? Which DJ Links here? There's two of them.
there's the subpar 300 count guy, and then there's this one out here. Who's the real deal?
311 DJ Links.
Yes, congrats on the 315 subscribers, DJ Links.
315. That's awesome, man.
Or maybe it's more now. I'll have to look. Last time I looked, it was 315.
Y'all have been helping with that. It's awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Can we talk really quick?
It's 317, but right now, 316. Okay, back to 317.
And a thumbs
Well
down.
played.
Do you even mystery box, bro?
Congrats, bro.
Thumbs downs are awesome.
Congrats on the 420. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, nice, dude. Can we talk really quick? Last thing I want to talk about for the next 10 minutes, and we'll get out of here. The Mortal Kombat trailer dropped today.
Yes.
If you're a 90s kid, you remember the video games. They were at Walmart. They were at gas stations. You played the crap out of it. Then you came home and you played it on your Sega. You played it on PlayStation, whatever it was. And then the movie came out. And the first movie was pretty good. Second movie, yeah. But what did you guys think about the trailer for the new Mortal Kombat movie?
I will tell you this. I watched it early this morning, early for me. I was so excited, I sent it to all of you guys in the chat this morning.
Yes.
I was damn near jumping on my bed. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, I agree. I've always been a Mortal Kombat guy back in the day with the arcades. Mortal Kombat 2, I think, is the greatest fighting game of all time. Saw the movie. When did it release? Like August 18th, 1995. I still remember what I was doing that day, and I went to see that at a double feature with Judge Dredd. So this trailer for us to get a true, gritty, bloody, violent. That's everything that Mortal Kombat is about, and the character designs looked amazing. I was like, "Holy crap, man!"
I was a bit upset that Goro wasn't an animatronic puppet in this movie.
Yeah.
The way that they
Jim
set up
Henson is dead.
What's that?
Because Jim Henson is dead. They couldn't do it right.
I will say this, that the way they set up Jax's arms being
that was crazy.
Wow.
That's the perfect little origin story for his arms.
Yeah.
That's crazy they thought about that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought it was amazing, like the whole thing. The only downside or challenges that I might have with the movie is that it's gonna be so Sonya Jax centric, and obviously Liu Kang. I don't know, because that's what we got in the original. So I was thinking they would.
It looked like they were focusing on a new character. They had some character made up for the movie.
Yeah, that was the only thing. And when it was just like, oh, he has a birthmark. What is that? He was born with it. I was just like,
I have a feeling that they're going to focus on that guy, and everyone else around him is just going to be supporting cast for that guy.
Nice.
Forward down, forward, high punch, Sub-Zero. Block, up, Scorpion.
They did Scorpion different this time too. Did you notice that? It doesn't have him coming out of his hands. It comes out of his wrist guard.
Probably because they couldn't replicate the excellent special effects like they had in the previous movie.
Doesn't that earlier in the trailer when the guy was doing basically the same thing? Isn't that the same person? Aren't they both Scorpion? Or is that a different person?
I'm assuming that was just him outside of the suit.
That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, the dude from that was an Endgame, right? When Ronin killed him, the Yakuza guy.
Is that who that was?
Looked like him.
Yeah,
The ending of that trailer was insane when it just flashed through, kind of like the video game style of the fatalities and stuff.
And you know what? Here's the beauty of it too, right? Mid-March, we're going to get the Snyder Cut, and we're going to watch that over and over and over.
yeah.
And right when we start to get sick of the Snyder Cut, Mortal Kombat comes out.
I still need to watch
Godzilla versus Kong is right around the corner too.
Yeah, that too.
Like, that's coming fast. That's right after Snyder Cut, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the release date on that.
Yeah.
Like, HBO Max subscriptions are about to go through the roof.
It's worth it. It's definitely worth it.
100%. I think it looks great. I'm definitely going to get HBO Max. I said I was going to do that for Wonder Woman, and I didn't. But
Good call.
Good call.
Yeah, I just recently got it. I'm actually watching the Harley Quinn cartoon. That's pretty funny.
Oh, it's so good.
Amazing. Yeah.
So good. Kite Man is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm on like episode 4.
I don't like
Oh,
Harley Quinn.
It only gets better. Watch that series. You'll change your mind.
You
Yeah.
don't need to like Harley Quinn to watch this, Steve.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's a cartoon. If you watch it,
It's just potty humor, but it's a good time.
Yeah. It's a good family show.
it is.
My daughter told me she wanted to be Harley Quinn for Halloween next year.
My daughter was a few years back when Suicide Squad came out.
Kids, they grow up so fast. They go from the princess and Frozen right to Harley Quinn before you know it.
With scared cats.
We literally, yeah, that's a joke on me because we literally just watched Frozen 2 the other night, and I was talking about that. She loves Frozen. Yeah, Disney Plus is great. I love Disney Plus. We use it a lot,
Yeah.
especially as a child. And all their new stuff that they're dropping. I mean, we have WandaVision tomorrow.
The big
I forgot
reveal.
about that. It's supposed to be 3-hour-long episodes in the season, right?
Yeah.
What? They're dropping 3 episodes tomorrow?
No. Each episode starting tomorrow will be an hour long. Right?
Yeah. It will be an
So
hour long.
I'll be watching it like at 5 a.m. and talking with Tyler like immediately because he'll be getting off work.
That's the bad thing about tomorrow with WandaVision. Like, I can't like go on Instagram or look on YouTube
Without watching it.
reaction videos, or it's in the thumbnail, and it's just like, oh man.
Yeah.
I just want to post something to psych you out.
Wow.
It's a good thing you're not subscribed to my channel.
Frozen 2, I will say this. The Frozen 2 songs in the movie, they're on another level than Frozen 1. Way better, in my opinion.
What about the Power Ranger songs? Where do they rank?
I was just thinking about is you said 95, the Mortal Kombat movie came out. You know what else came out in 1995? Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie came out.
Yeah, I saw that in the theater as well.
95.
I'm traumatized.
I think it's a great movie. I have it over here somewhere.
Yeah.
See, that's why I couldn't get into it. I graduated in 96. I was already too old for it.
Okay, so you make it. Okay, so you're 43.
Yeah.
So you graduated 10 years before me.
Yeah. I graduated college in 2000.
Okay.
I'm an old man. Well, actually, I've got some pretty exciting news for you.
Oh, it's pregnant.
So, yeah. I heard back from the guy at my LCS this morning, and the Something is Killing the Children sketch cover that I did, and I sent it to CGC. Got a 9.9.
What?
Whoa.
Here's what's exciting about that. If you go on to Go Collect, there's only one out of all of the issues of Something is Killing the Children and all of the variants. There is only one other book, one single book on the census with a 9.9.
What issue number is this?
Crazy.
It is actually, I thought I might still have it open. It's the Comics and Oddities foil edition. There is one 9.9.
That's amazing, dude.
Holy cow!
Congratulations, man.
Congrats, dude.
$1,000 book, right, guys?
Yeah, dude.
And I'll be selling it on the auction Thursday night for $50,000 starting bid.
Starting bid, $1,000.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, so I was pretty excited about that.
That's
All
pretty.
right, y'all. Well, I gotta head out. You guys all have a good night. Take it easy. Thanks for letting me come on, talk to Ronin. So you guys take it easy. I better be getting one of those.
You are.
Those massive poster-sized stickers you got there.
Later, dude.
Later, guys.
All right, Panda.
Peace. The giant stickers. Wow.
Yeah, I got to get one of those frisbees off of you, Steve.
They are ginormous. When I say like, here's a comic book. Here's my sticker. It's like a comic book.
I'll put it right dead center in my store folio.
Okay. All right. I need to get a big blow up one to put right next to that stormtrooper. Oh shoot!
You know what? I bet you if I put it up there, you'd be able to read it.
Probably.
Oh, forgot.
What?
I wasn't representing tonight. There you go.
Oh yeah. What the heck, man?
He's literally in front of one of those stickers.
Do you guys like that logo better, or the regular logo?
This is a trap.
Yeah,
I like
I'm
the
not falling
round.
for it.
What'd you say, Austin?
I like the round, just like the sticker.
Okay. Anyone else?
I like that sticker, that $12 sticker that you're holding. I prefer that one than if you changed it and spent another $12 on one sticker.
With shipping, it was like $6 per sticker. It's crazy.
I thought that was a hubcap. Burger Family 54 hubcap.
Oh shoot!
Great merch.
Yeah. See, Steve, the chat agrees. The round logo.
Okay. All right. Well, there we go. Okay. There we go.
Austin Reigns.
This, yeah, it is fat. It is. Well, yeah, it is kind of wide. It is more. It looks like an egg. I don't know. Weird.
It's not a perfect circle.
I made it a perfect circle. I've made it a perfect circle. I don't know why it looks like that.
Oh, I forgot. I'm sending mine back.
Refund.
No clear backer
You were busy saving the world.
Terminator T800. Nice.
That's what's up.
It's the actual Terminator T800.
Yes.
Come with me if you want to live.
Say hi to the Connors for us.
Sarah Connor. Yes.
Terminator 2, and then everything else about Terminator sucks, in my opinion.
I
did.
Yeah, disagree.
Remy broke out. He's like, Terminator 2 is easily one of the greatest action movies of all time. One of my favorite movies. But Terminator 1, dude, is equally as good. Terminator 2 is Terminator 1 with a bigger budget.
Sarah Connor.
Yes. Yes.
You're flying through.
Oh, you can't get through this door?
I guess I need to watch it more.
Dude, yeah, man. And it's not
I
even
enjoyed
a nostalgia thing. It's just movies that just hold up. Like, they're still amazing.
I went to the midnight showing of the most recent one, and it was awful.
Dark Fate.
Whatever.
Yeah, that was pretty. Yeah, that was bad.
Terrible.
Yeah.
It had a lot of good action in it, though.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
What about Frozen? What about Frozen?
Aliens.
That's a great conversation about the best sequels. Aliens.
Aliens. I feel like it's on the same format.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Aliens, but not Predator.
I'm trying to think of other sequel movies that were really good.
The Dark Knight.
Yes, that is the best sequel movie of all time.
Power Rangers 2.
Dumb and Dumberer.
Did Power Rangers ever get a sequel?
Yes.
Oh, it did? Oh, shit.
But it was like its own movie. It was like a TV made movie, but it still came out in theaters. It was when they went from Zeo to Turbo.
Oh, you want to see something funny?
Yes.
So in the mid 90s, my wife used to model, and she actually met what's her name? This is gonna be hilarious. So this is before Comic-Cons got big, right? So this is a Xeroxed headshot of 2 Power Rangers that she met.
Wow.
No.
Back in the day.
Tui Trang. Oh, nice.
Yeah. And I don't know, she had these tucked away and I found them. And I was like, man, I got to show Steve these.
That is amazing, dude.
Yeah, but, I Googled her, rest in peace. I didn't know that she died in a car crash very young.
Oh, wow.
But,
She's the only
I was thinking about having these somehow authenticated because obviously I know they're real. Have them framed up or something.
Dude, that'd be awesome. Especially for your wife, man. That's amazing. Yeah. There's Trini, that's not her own name, obviously. Tui Trang. She's the only original Power Ranger that's no longer with us. All the other Rangers are still alive from the original series. So
going back a second, The Empire Strikes Back might be the greatest sequel of all time.
I'm glad you said that because I feel like I brought a real downer
I know.
to the whole conversation.
Oh my god, man.
I'm trying to think of a good movie where the first one just sucks so bad that the second one had to be better.
They don't make a second one after the first one sucked so bad.
Well, why don't we talk about terrible sequels?
All of them other than the 3 we mentioned.
Like Thor 2. Thor 2 and Iron Man 2 are possibly 2 of the worst MCU movies ever.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I don't like any of the Thor movies.
The first one I thought was good.
The first
Third one's okay.
Yeah, the first one's okay. Second one sucked, and I really love Ragnarok.
Really?
I thought Ragnarok was just too goofy.
Yeah.
That's what I enjoyed about it because it was like so different from the other ones. Like all the other MCU movies, even though I love them, like every single one, but they do become formulaic, and I thought Ragnarok deviated from that formula a lot. And then even reading about it and stuff like that, where it was like 85 to 90% of the dialogue was all improvised, like that was like awesome.
Yeah, I didn't like how goofy it was. I think it was because I was just expecting it to be more action and stuff like that.
I wanted more out of it too. I agree.
Yeah.
Cars 1 was the only good Cars movie.
Oh, here's a terrible sequel, Guardians to the Galaxy.
Yeah, I didn't really like that either.
I didn't like that one at all. And I love Guardians of the Galaxy.
First one was
the first
great.
one might be my favorite MCU movie.
I enjoyed it. I connected with the whole father-son story, because my father dipped out on me. So
Ditto. I hear you.
Ditto.
They're probably smoking cigarettes and drinking milk somewhere, Remy.
Probably a bowling somewhere.
I thought
That SOB.
I thought he went to go get us groceries.
I know.
Oh shoot! Oh,
At least your dad had a story. Mine just left. He just said, "I don't love you people anymore," and walked out.
In his defense, I kind of don't blame him.
you don't blame Barbecue Studios. Oh my goodness! I think it's about time for us to be done here. We've had a good time for the last 2 hours and 10 minutes. So we're gonna go around real quick and talk about what everyone's got going on in their channel. Roman Q Studios, you were up first with that amazing background. What do you got going on?
I have several giveaways that I need to do. I want to thank everybody for helping us hit 311, which we just did today and exceeded that. So that is really super cool. And that's it. I should have some really big books coming in whenever the weather clears out. I'm going to have some pretty good unboxing, some nice Golden Age unboxing to do soon. And that's it.
Nice. I like it. Legion of Comics, what you got going on?
I'm going to put some video up tomorrow. Don't know what. Might do an early morning live stream, or might just post the video if I don't end up doing that. I get this kind of play by ear. And then I have my new comic book day video coming up this weekend, the live chat Sunday night. And I'm just 20-something subscribers away from 500, so I'm trying to figure out what to do about that giveaway because I feel like I just got done doing the last giveaway, so I'm completely not prepared. So if you want to subscribe to my channel, feel free to wait a few days.
That was a week ago or last weekend, wasn't it?
That's insane.
Yeah.
It blew up
crazy.
then, man.
Yeah, you're killing it, man.
Nice. Austin LeMay doesn't have a channel.
Nope. No,
Nope.
You can follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of different art things and projects that I'm working on. Other than that, I'll see everybody in the chats.
I'll post a link real quick to your IG. DJ Links.
Yeah, so I got a mystery box coming from isthatyourdad.com. So
Open the box and some dude pops out.
He's got a cigar in his mouth.
Oh my gosh, this is getting crazy.
DJ
It's just going to be an
no when he
envelope
goes
with a
back
losing
to
scratch-off ticket.
Still collecting those daggone toys, aren't you?
I
I'm
know,
out of here.
basically you yell at me.
Mari's going to pop out with a vanilla envelope.
Oh man! So for the channel, I regular mystery boxes, comic books, all that other stuff. But I was on Whack Comics live stream on Tuesday, so if people want to go back and check that out, it's hilarious. We had a lot of fun. And then this coming Saturday at 3 p.m., I'll be on Superpower Review, Karate Kev's show. What's that comic book at Saturday 3 p.m. Eastern? So
Nice.
Check that out.
Nice. I actually don't think I'm gonna have a video come out tomorrow. I'll probably have one come out on Saturday.
Yeah.
Because I need to box up a bunch of these. I'm only 5 deep, and I got like 20 to go. So there's a lot of stuff I got to do. Wow.
Have you sold out yet?
Yes and no. So I have a bunch of books. Okay, so I ordered a certain amount. Okay, and I've sold a certain amount so far. Everyone except for like 1 or 2 that are online people has paid. And maybe like 4, like 3 or 4. But I have like 65% of it sold. And the other 35% of it, actually, it kind of works out because a lot of them they're damaged, but they're not like super damaged, but they're damaged enough that I wouldn't feel comfortable charging someone the normal price for me to send it to them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but that sounds like a perfect copy for an uncle, your cousin,
Yes,
your sister. The quality of the book doesn't mean anything. It's that it's your variant.
Yes. So like I had one set aside. I had one that was going to go to my sister, my mom, a few others. Those will now be, they're not they're still like 9.2, 9.4. But everyone that like bought one, I wanted to make sure they got a 9.8 candidate. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So.
No, that sounds great, man. I can't wait to see mine. Like I said before, I think that's still one of the best Power Ranger covers I've seen, man.
I just I just freaked out when I got him, dude. I freaked out, and I have not shown this off yet, so you guys will be the first to see it. So in ordering a certain amount, I got some ratio variants. Well, there's one that I didn't qualify for because I didn't buy enough, but John sent it to me at cover price, which is insane. So I'm going to show it off real quick. I already got it on the wall because it's absolutely amazing.
Don't drop it.
So this is the spoiler cover for issue 4, the 1 of 100 by Derek Chu.
Oh man,
That's a beauty.
So it's the same as issue 3, but half of his mask is not on. So
that's fine.
Gorgeous.
Right
So
on, man.
I wanted it so bad, and John was gracious enough to give it to me at cover price, which is amazing. He's absolutely amazing. So I couldn't ask for a better person to be working with, for sure. So
Right on, man.
but I got a video coming out Saturday. More like videos like 5 to 6 times a week. So if anyone wants one, I got some, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to do a discount on some if people still want some. I don't know. Hit me up and we'll figure it out. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thank you to Rimaki Studios, Legion of Comics, Austin LeMay, DJ Links. We had Panda Awesome 316 in here. We had
Ryan.
Whack
New guy.
Comics. We had New Guy. Is there anyone else that I missed? Just those 3?
Just them.
I think so. I think just those 3. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Today's Thursday Night Chat was brought to you by comicbook_Preston and IG. Protect your comic book investment for as little as $10 by getting impressed with comicbook_Preston on Instagram. And make sure you use my promo code BURK54 and you get free shipping back to you. Thank you also to my – I need to update this. I don't have it updated, so I can't say it. Thank you to my channel members. We just got a new channel member with Chuck Gittler. Thank you to Rimaki Studios, Legion Comics, Awesome May, and DJ Links for all being channel members. I really, really appreciate it. You guys are amazing. You guys are Burke fans, so I appreciate that. Seriously. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thank you, Tori Tate. You're amazing, dude. Awesome guy. Thank you also for buying my variant and buying some books during the last auction. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Again, my name is Steve. Hashtag Team No Sleeves. And as always, go Cats, Cowabunga, and it's Morphin time.